So the vaccine is a complex gift. It both gives you a sense that you are protected, but it ought not give you a sense that you're free to do anything you want. The fact that you have the vaccine means that you've accepted the gift, and the gift comes with some strings attached.
I think that we're headed right now into a bit of a new normal.
There are a number of people, for one reason or other, who just do not want to comply and get vaccinated. We've got to get them vaccinated. And hopefully they will do it willingly. If not, there will have to be things that will essentially put pressure on them, such as you're not going to work in this particular agency or institution. You're not going to be able to go to this college or this university unless, in fact, you get vaccinated. And I believe that once we start doing that, you will see more and more people willingly get vaccinated.
How will you police the gatherings gatherings in the home with only unvaccinated people, and also the retail can only open to, unvaccinated people will only be able to access critical retail? How's that going to be policed?
Oh, well, it's really easy to police, much easier to police venues, because all retail outlets and other places of hospitality require QR codes. And that is why we have been speaking about the vaccine passport and the QR code system. So that if you want to go and buy something which is regarded as a non-essential shop, you will put up your QR code to the code, and it will, if it's not a green light saying you've been vaccinated, you won't be welcome inside. This is really for double dose vaccinated people who can enjoy those regulated, what we call regulated facilities, places where you can police that it's only vaccinated people going indoors, or going into a venue, or else to an event, or to other gathering. It is much easier to police those places where the QR codes have to be used.
So what about homes?
It would be extremely careless and reckless if anybody welcomes someone who wasn't. If you're vaccinated, I myself would not want to be anywhere with someone who's not vaccinated. That's just my personal choice. I don't think there is such a divide, and it also comes down to personal choice. If you're fully vaccinated and you have the opportunity to go and get a meal outside, you don't have to if that doesn't make you feel comfortable. It'll all be about choice. But the choices will only exist at 70% double dose for those who are fully vaccinated, and also at 80%. There'll always be things you can't do unless you're fully vaccinated, but it comes down to choice. If you don't want to be fully vaccinated, that's your choice. You just won't be able to participate in things.
What we're going to have to figure out, and I think what we're all going to have to figure out together, is what our new normal looks like. Our new normal includes physical distancing from others. Our new normal includes wearing masks where appropriate.
I think people are getting quite agitated right out there now outside, Pete, and those anti-vaxxers out there, that 20-30%, are the ones out there are protesting on the streets and doing that sort of thing. I think you're going to find the rest of us coming at you lock, stock and barrel, and we're going to be putting the pressure on you fairly hard, because the rest of us that are trying to do the right thing by the country and our kids and get vaccinated and do the right thing, I think for you, we're going to start to get even more agitated, and we're going to start to get more hardcore. And I think that's what you're going to see, massive division out there, and it'll be us on the front foot. That's what I think is going to happen. I think the tide is going to turn on those anti-vaxxers out there, and you are really going to feel the heat.
Okay.
A 70% mark, the Premier says we'll need restrictions at 80%. There's probably a lot of people now wondering, are we ever going to see life as we saw it pre-COVID, and what has to happen for us to get back to the freedoms that we had prior to the pandemic?
I think everyone around the world watches the situation overseas, and I think we've been very honest that we have to learn to live with COVID. We are going to be vaccinated again. We're going to be potentially challenged by different variants. This will be a journey. We know that some flu seasons are severe, some flu seasons are mild, but the real hope is that we have safe and effective vaccines. We will have to learn how to live with COVID, and after years of cycling through this, we'll get to a level.